start with braids, you have more length that you keep. Any method that you start with, you are going to have shrinkage. You're going to have significant shrinkage, and the longer your hair is, chances are the more it is going to shrink. That's just part of the journey. There's no getting around that. What I found is that with braids, because it's more stretched, with two-strand twists, if you've ever done two-strand twists with your loose natural hair or whatever, you know, hair texture that you have, they're springy, they're boingy, they're springy, they have give to them, they shrink up, you know, especially if you're keeping them in and you're washing them, they are going to shrink up significantly. I had a friend who, when she started her locks, she did two-strand twist and her hair was probably bra strap length when she started them. And you know, that first day they were, but as the weeks went on, they started shrinking up. And within 2 months of her journey, her hair was as short as mine, you know, in this video when she had her two-strand twist in. Granted, she could pull them and stretch them, and she could still stretch them down to her I said bra strap, I meant her clavicle bone. She could still stretch them and they still would reach there, but when she let go, they would be short. With braids, you're able to keep a little bit more of your length. Again, I'm not saying that you're not going to experience shrinkage. You will still experience shrinkage, but it's going to be a lot less than if you use other starter methods. That's a pro, but it also, you know, it depends on you as a person. If you're wanting your locks to lock quicker and look like locks quicker and to lose the initial pattern quicker, then you're going to want to go with the different starter method. But braids will allow you to keep the length longer and to have less shrinkage because it is a more stretched starter method. That's a really cool pro for me, and I'm sure a lot of women out there who, you know, if you've spent time growing your hair out, the last thing you want is to have it shrink up to 1/3 of the size that it was when you started. And like I said, it's part of the journey, so it's partially that you just have to deal with it. But if you're wanting to minimize that and optimize on your length for longer, then braid locks may be the way to go for you. Washing them, you can install your locks and wash them on the same day. Depending on your hair texture and things like that, I can't promise that you're not going to have unraveling or any slippage. I have 4C through Z texture hair, so my hair is not coming undone at all. And I was able to wash my hair within the first week of the installation. Never had any issues with bunching. Never had any issues with slippage or anything like that. So it's been a wonderful journey. For people who have a more active lifestyle, using interlocking as a retightening method is already a plus because you're able to have that more active lifestyle. You're able to wash your hair more often, swim. But when you have braid locks, because you're not having to worry about the slippage and the unraveling as much as you do if you have two-strand twist or comb coils, you're able to fully live that active lifestyle and not have to worry. You can go to the gym and not have to worry about having your hair tied back or tied up with a scarf or anything like that if you don't want to. You can go swimming. Chlorine's a different story, but you know, you can go swimming in a pool or in the ocean and not have to worry about your hair coming undone. You can go outside in the rain and not have to worry about comb coils coming undone or twists coming undone. So it's a huge pro that from day one, you can wash your hair, you can live out your active lifestyle and just fully embrace the life of lockdom when you start your locks with braid locks. And again, that varies with your hair texture, and if you've got larger braids, they're more prone to unravel or come undone than thinner braids, but we're talking about micro locks and braid locks here. So you should be good. Now, if you have texture 3 hair, you know, 3B, 3C, you're gonna have to try it out. You know, put a braid in your hair, see if it comes undone. Before you go do your installation, you can test this out yourself before paying money for anyone to do it. Put some tiny braids in your hair yourself, run some water through your hair and just see how your hair reacts, you know? Wash your hair, see if they come undone. That way you can test it out before you pay someone to do it or before you spend the time yourself to do the whole installation, and then you'll know and you wouldn't have wasted time or money. If you found this video helpful, then go ahead and join the flock by hitting that subscribe button. I post videos like this regularly throughout the week, and go ahead and hit that like button so that I know what type of content you're enjoying. See you in the next video.